Today's a beautiful spring day. I'm really enjoying being out in my garden today. I have been doing a little cleanup and spruce up, and I just love doing that. It's good exercise, it feels good, it's fun, and it's just my special time. So I've been working on the porch today. Mainly, what a mess. It was terrible. That's my spider plant. I grew that from a teeny tiny little thing just like that. I'm pretty proud of that. Oh, extra the chicken says hi. Okay, and then see here, I've got all of my baby maple trees. And I decided to put them on the front porch because the squirrels, they don't really, well, they're not trying to damage them, but they knock them over. So these are all new little baby bloodgood maples that I potted up today. So fun. That's the size I start with. And that is literally, here's my finger. That's how big it is. So, pretty tiny, huh? I like starting seedlings. And then these, like this right here, okay, that was a seedling like that a couple years ago. There's the top of it. Okay, there's 3 about that size. They're probably about 4 years old. So one thing gardening teaches you is patience. That red-leafed one is a Crimson King. That's one of the big ones. So that's not a Japanese maple, that's a big maple. But it's really pretty. It gets these bronzy leaves and then really beautiful colors in the fall. That little guy is a dogwood tree. Right? And my dad would say, yep, you can tell by its bark. Every single time he says that. Okay, then I repotted my little Christmas cactus. Oh, that rooster. And then here's my pretty little, I'm going to stand back a little bit. This old rustic wooden shelf. And I use that for my, gosh, I think he hears me talking. I use that for my ferns. I have a fern collection. They're starting to look better now after that harsh winter we had. But I also have a collection of nests, which are so fun. I love my nests. I don't leave them out all year. They kind of get beaten up. But I like to put them out for a little while in the springtime, just because they're special. That giant nest is a blue jay nest. And then I picked some lilacs. I think they're so pretty. My lilacs are going crazy. Some of these nests, and this is a really tiny little nest, they have goat hair inside. I've had these for years and years. And I don't steal nests that somebody's using, so Sean, shut up. But I do find them laying on the ground about this time of year, and I pick them up and save them. This one, it has goat hair too. So fun. These eggs, by the way, those are duds for my chickens. Those aren't like bird eggs. I mean, they are bird eggs, but duds are those little tiny shells with no yolk that chickens have sometimes, and there's a malfunction. So that's what all those are. So I like to keep those. Those feel like treasure to me. So fun. Yeah. So this is an ivy that I planted last year. It's doing really well here. It doesn't suffer in the winter, so it likes it right there. So that's where it gets to stay. It's a nice little place to have my breakfast. If I have breakfast, which I don't always. And then that little cabinet I got a long time ago. Brought it up from Brentwood. One of my friends made it. I really like it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today, is just kind of cleaning up and making things pretty. There's a snowball bush, snowball viburnum, and then that little guy's an Alberta spruce. I don't know how I've kept him alive, but he's doing pretty good. And then this yellow is Japanese Carya. So Japanese Carya grows anywhere a Japanese maple will, because that's the kind of conditions it likes. This one is fantastic. I really would like more of these in the yard, but I think the deer would eat them if I put them outside the fence. And inside the fence I kind of have taken up. I may have to rethink that though. So that might be a fun thing to try. Okay, and now over here, whoosh. It's my little bird bath. The birds love this little bird bath. And over there are I have some lilacs here and some Lady Banks roses, and they're just full bloom right now. Just full bloom. They're gorgeous. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. Okay, beautiful. Here's my blood good maple. Yeah, it's got lots of seeds on it this year. You can see the seeds. I don't remember how old that tree is, but I started that from a 1-gallon plant. And he is a blood good. He's got a graft line on him, and that's a really nice tree. And then over here in my galvanized bucket is a lace leaf maple. And I have literally had that tree about 25 years. And again, it started with a very small 1-gallon plant. And it's really gnarly. I like it a lot. And I like it in that container. The container's sturdy, big enough, but it's got handles on the side, so if we need to move it, we can. Really, really easy. I like that plant. That's one of those plants I will probably have for the rest of my life. So be prepared for that, whoever inherits it. Okay, so there are my, ooh, there's a breeze, that feels good. There are my Japanese maples. I can't tell how well you can see this, but it's beautiful. I've got 3 of them planted in there. And then underneath them are some campanula and some wood violets. They're really beautiful. Yeah, they're getting ready to pop, so I'll take a picture of those. And wow, I don't know if you can see that because it's really washed out in my view, but that is a really cool variegated boxwood. Yeah, that one's doing really well. It needs to be pruned again. There's my bucket of sticks I was picking up. And then there's my dogwood tree. That's the mama of that dogwood we saw earlier. I've had that tree since we moved in. I planted that in that whiskey barrel the first year we moved in. It was a very small, like a 1-gallon plant. So we've been here for 21 years. There's my little cyclamen collection. They do okay here usually. They had a hard time this winter. And then that big ivy is something else I've had for years and years, and it's doing really well right there. Says, this is where I want to grow, Mom. And I put it in a bird bath just because the bird bath won't hold water, so it's perfect. Yep. It's middle of my porch. Yep, this is my happy place. Okay, friends, I hope you're having a beautiful summer day. Late spring, summer. The birds are happy. The trees are happy.